Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another amazing video, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, and the current price for Harmony One stands at the $0.04 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.6%, and at the moment we are seeing a bit of a recovery in the market, though in the past 1 hour we have been seeing a little bit of a breakdown to the lower side. And in this video I want to base my analysis on the Elliott waves and the Fibonacci. So let's take a look at the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. So I want to start by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. So Harmony One saw an all-time high in this Elliott wave pattern, having a wave 5 taking us to an all-time high. Then from the all-time high we saw lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has taken us to around the $0.03 mark. And I believe Harmony One has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, but it's still possible that you might continue seeing lower prices now that we are in a bit of a bear market at the moment. And I expect once we see the low for Harmony One, we'll have a nice pump to the upper side in an Elliott wave pattern, having a wave 5 taking us to an all-time high once more. And before we do that, I'll expect wave 1 to first take us to this area between the $0.023 mark and the $0.19 mark in a wave 1, and that I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. And today I want us to have a look at what's playing out on this chart. And today at some point we had lost a key support area at around the $0.04 mark, and still possible for us to, maybe once we lose that support area once more, we might continue breaking down to the lower side. And the key support that I expect us to find next is at around the $0.03 mark, and once we find support on that area, it's possible for us to maybe have another nice pump to the upper side and go to around the $0.05 mark. And once we do that and maybe break above that, we can then have a retest of that area. And once you see a successful retest, it's possible for us to go back into this yellow target that I have up here between the $0.08 mark and the $0.11 mark. That's the first key possible scenario that can play out on this chart. And for that to play out, I also expect to continue seeing higher prices on the Bitcoin chart, because once we see a sell-off on the Bitcoin chart, it's possible for us to also see a sell-off on the Harmony One chart. The other key scenario that can play out is that once we lose the support that we have at around the $0.04 mark and go to this key support at around the $0.034, it's very possible that we might also lose that area of support and go to around the $0.02 mark, and that would be the worst case scenario for Harmony One, because if that move plays out, we don't have much of support on the lower side of this chart, and that would mean maybe Harmony One could be crashing or something. But I hope that won't play out and we continue holding above the $0.04 mark. And if I jump on the indicators on the daily chart, you can see that on the RSI we have room for us to continue pushing this market to the upper side. And also note, it's also very possible that we can still break down to the lower side, and I hope Harmony One won't do that. And also having a look on the MACD, we had a bullish cross and a nice increase in volume in the MACD, but what is playing out on the chart is not in accordance to what the MACD is showing us. So if I go to the 1 hour chart, on the 1 hour chart I want us to have a look at the pattern, that the candlesticks that are in formation at the moment. You can see today we have closed this not even today. From the 6th of June, we have been closing the 1 hour candlesticks below this key area of resistance. That was our support, that is below the $0.041 mark, and you can see that you can see right here this 1 hour candlestick right here, which is very bullish, and it has engulfed all these candlesticks and it has broken some key area of resistance right here, and we are having a very nice pump to the upper side. And it's also very possible that we might close above maybe this area right here at around the $0.04 mark. And once that happens and we open another 1 hour candlestick above that area, it's possible for us to continue pushing higher and go back into this area between the $0.041 mark and the $0.047 mark, that is close to 0.05. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and also keep you updated. Also having a look at the indicators on the 1 hour chart, you can see that on the RSI we are not yet in the overbought region, and that would mean we have potential for us to continue pushing higher. On the MACD also, on the MACD, 1 hour MACD, we have a bullish cross, and that would mean Harmony 1 might be having a little bit of a breakout to the upper side, and that breakout might be taking us to around the $0.05 mark. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.